What if the next big fashion trend wasn't an outfit, but a feeling? Some people think this season's biggest looks are genius innovations. Others call them fashion stunts. While some of these will surely surprise you, we'll be sure to answer the one question on everyone's mind. Are these trends here for a reason, or are they just runway spectacle? We would also really love to read in the comments on which, if any, would you wear. There are a flurry of trend reports from some very knowledgeable and opinionated fashion influencers centered around what they think guys will enjoy wearing over the next few months, but we thought to tap right into the source itself and see what the top designers think. Let's jump right in and let's start with something that feels both iconic and controversial: leather trousers. This isn't your biker club leather from decades past. On SS-26 runways, major houses like Celine, Hermes, Acne Studios, and Giorgio Armani showcase leather pants in a range of fits, from baggy to tailored. Proponents see this as a re-evaluation of leather, a material associated with heritage and rebellion, updated for a lighter, more sartorial summer vibe. Critics, though, argue, is leather, even in breathable cuts, really practical in heat? Some say it leans too stylized and less wearable. Is it merit or gimmick? The design merit is real if you consider fashion as storytelling. Leather speaks to heritage and attitude, but in everyday life, skeptics have a point. These pieces skew more statement than staple. Next up, hip scarves. This season, designers from Junya Watanabe to Dries Van Noten and Balmain have been reimagining the scarf, not draped around the neck but tied around the hips, sometimes layered over pants or skirts. This piece has roots in traditional garments like the sarong, but has been given a Western runway makeover. Fans describe it as a fresh accessory moment, a way to add volume, shape, and personal expression. Critics, however, roll their eyes. Isn't this just a scarf pretending to be pants? Why opinions vary. Hip scarves do leverage cultural references and offer dimensional dressing. The question is whether people actually adopt them or if they'll remain a runway spectacle. Then there's mega shorts, exactly what it sounds like, shorts blown up in size and volume. Sina Dior, Vivienne Westwood, Willie Chavaria, and more. These aren't your average cutoffs. One camp calls this a new silhouette, relaxed, avant-garde, questioning the classic idea of proportions. The other camp, they call them, why are your shorts longer than your knees in summer? Is it worth the hype? Mega shorts raise a cool point about questioning proportions in fashion, but they risk being too niche for mainstream wear. Their merit lies in opening up dialogue about what a summer look can be, even if most people don't wear them to brunch. Finally, and perhaps the most unexpected, are Pankou buttons. These are traditional Chinese knot closures. Think elegant loops and beads instead of conventional fasteners that have been popping up on modern shirts and jackets across runways. Yes, some viewers might think these look quirky or even impractical, but here's where nuance matters. Pankou has cultural and historical roots. This isn't a random flourish, it's a design element with provenance, now reinterpreted through contemporary fashion lenses. Some see this as a deep, respectful cultural reference, while others just see a button and ask, what's the point? The case for merit. It's a detail with story and craftsmanship, which gives it tangible design value beyond aesthetics. So let's unpack this tension. On one side, fashion critics and everyday consumers want utility, ease, and wearability. On the other, runway designers are pushing art, narrative, and reinvention. Leather trousers and Pankou buttons lean into craftsmanship and heritage, not just for shock but for substance. Hip scarves and mega shorts, while bold and talk-worthy, test the line between innovation and novelty for novelty's sake. The divide often comes down to perspective. Are you watching fashion as practical clothing or as culture and expression? And trends like these get people talking, and that's kind of the point. Whether you think they're cool or questionable, they make us think about what fashion means: utility, identity, culture, and sometimes just fun. Which one of these trends do you vibe with? Drop a comment, and if you want more fashion breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button.